Moving on now, and a week-long celebration of literature and the work it inspires launches in the capital today. The London Book and Screen Week is back for the second year with a diverse schedule. Our reporter Rhea Al-Salahi is at one of the events taking place in Soho. Rhea, what more can you tell us?
Good evening. This is the event launching this 7-day festival, celebrating the central role that books play to the creative industries here in the capital. And some of the leading LGBT emerging writers and performers are coming together at this event here in Soho tonight to perform, to take part in the official launch of this event. Talking of which, I'm joined by author and comedian VGLee. Lovely to have you with us. Tell us how you're involved in today's event.
I will be doing a reading later, and reading from my next novel, and that's what I'm doing.
You mentioned your novel. You're a comedian and an author. Tell us a little bit about your work.
When I was 60, a friend bought me a comedy course for my birthday, and I was crap. However, I got booked at the end of the course, and I've been working ever since, so yes.
This festival celebrates the central role that books particularly play in the creative industry. As someone that's working both in the literary world and performing, how much is that something that rings true for you?
I think it rings very true. Something like this festival is absolutely necessary. There are not enough opportunities for performers and readers to perform their work in public. I think it's fantastic.
Talking of which, how do events like this support writers like yourself?
Well, it gives us a platform. Otherwise, we are just writing, which is lovely, and we're very lucky. But if you also like performing as well, it's an absolutely fantastic chance to meet your readers, to get to know people, to get some feedback, to make you feel a little bit more confident.
You say that there are not enough of events like this, of festivals like this. How challenging is it to pursue this line of work?
It's got less challenging for me because as I've done more of it, but even so, particularly with comedy, I have to say that for women and for lesbian women, it's not easy to get booked, or it certainly isn't as easy to get booked as it is for some people. So yes, it can be challenging just getting established.
Do you find it similarly challenging in the literary world, or is it perhaps a little better there?
The literary world is a lot straighter and more serious, and so they don't necessarily welcome people that will make an audience laugh, and they can't necessarily produce an audience who will laugh. So I think when there is a mix of all sorts of different readings, funny, performance, serious, it brings in a much more mixed audience that you can really, connect with. Yeah.
BG, thank you very much indeed for joining us, and have a lovely evening. The celebration of this 7-day festival is being launched here in Soho tonight, and if you'd like to find out more about the London Book and Screen Week, it continues at over 100 venues in the capital until Sunday the 17th of April.
Rhea in Soho there at that celebration of literature, and also showcasing some quite stunning hats.